Hey there, it's Lacey Baier with the Sweet Pea Chef, and today we're going to be making a roasted beet salad with a shallot vinaigrette. This recipe is part of a special Valentine's Day playlist by Taste-Made Partners about the 50 shades of red beets. To check out more creative recipes, go ahead and check out the link below. All right, let's get started. One of the reasons why I like this salad so much is because it has a nice deep sweetness from roasting the beets, and that's paired really nicely with the creamy feta and then the acidic vinaigrette. It's really yummy. The beet root plus the stems and the leaves are actually all edible, so if you have them all from the store, go ahead and just save those leaves because you can use them just like you would with spinach or bok choy or Swiss chard. Go ahead and start by preheating your oven to 400 degrees. While that's going, we're gonna line a baking sheet with aluminum foil. So because we're only using the beet root for this recipe, we can go ahead and just slice off the stem and the leaves right now. Next, we're gonna grab the beet roots and we're gonna rinse them off in the sink because they do come from the ground, so they will have some dirt on them. Then we're gonna lay them out about 2 inches apart if possible on the baking tray. You could wrap each of these beet roots individually with tin foil, or you could just grab a big sheet of aluminum foil and put it over the entire baking tray. It's a lot easier that way. Now we're gonna place the baking tray into the oven and we're gonna roast the beets for about 30 to 40 minutes. You'll know the beets are done when you can poke a fork into them and it comes out and it's nice and tender. While the beets are roasting, we're gonna mince the shallots and the parsley for the vinaigrette. Be sure that when you're mincing the shallot and the parsley to get it in really finely minced pieces, because this is gonna be served raw, so you wanna have smaller pieces because the bigger the piece, the stronger the bite. Now, to assemble the vinaigrette, we're gonna get a small mixing bowl and we're gonna add in the olive oil, the shallots, red wine vinegar, balsamic vinegar, the minced parsley, the orange juice, kosher salt, and ground black pepper. So go ahead and whisk all that together pretty vigorously and allow all of those flavors to meld together while the beets continue roasting. All right, now that we've tested the beets and know that they're nice and tender when poked with a fork, we know they're ready to get out of the oven and set to cool. Once the beets are cool to the touch, it's time to peel off the skin. So in order to do this, we just grab a sharp knife and you're just gonna peel around the edge and remove the skin. Try to remove as little as possible. So this process does get a little bit messy, so make sure you're not wearing your favorite shirt, and when you're done, you can just use some soap and wash your hands and most of that red stuff will come off. Now that we've removed all of the skin, we're gonna go ahead and slice the beets into about 1/4 inch slices. All right, so now we have all the pieces ready to assemble this tasty salad. So grab those sliced beets and toss them into a bowl, and then drizzle over about 1 to 2 tablespoons of the vinaigrette, and then grab some crumbled feta or crumbled goat cheese, both are good, and toss them on in, and you are ready to go. All right, so there you have it, a roasted beet salad with a shallot vinaigrette. I hope you enjoy this salad as much as I do, and if you're looking for more delicious recipes, make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel, youtube.com/thesweetpeachef. I'll see you next time. The beets when they're ready to go. No. Close to the beet root. In a nice, orderly fashion, that's all. Tinfoil wrapped aluminum, dang it! Start making the vinaigrette. No, that's not what I'm saying. The image I just had in my head.